All right. Good morning or good afternoon, Lawrence. It is noon on January 8th. If you are listening, you are tuned into a very special program called Freeze Dried Rock. I am Katie, and I'm here with my wonderfully creative father, Peter.
Hi, everybody.
If you guys do not know about this program, it's a very special thing. My dad, actually, do you want to tell the story?
Well, when we downsized and we went from a large house to a townhouse because we didn't have any little girl in the house anymore. And while I was dismantling a picture frame, I found in the back of the picture frame a playlist from my college days at Northern Illinois University from WKDI-FM.
Go Huskies.
Yeah. And on that playlist, I looked at, I couldn't believe what I was listening to at the time. It's classic rock and then some. And so you and I talked about it, and you thought that it'd be a good idea to let's run through this playlist. And if anybody's watching on Justin.tv, here's the playlist. If you want to see the show live from the studio, it's Justin.tv, P. Barrett, B-A-R-R-E-T-T, 20.
It's written on the back of a resume.
It's on the back of my college resume, which apparently I was very proud of.
It's much more impressive than my resume at the moment.
It was done on a typesetter. That's how long ago this was. This would be in 1976, 77.
That's right.
And there's a note to myself in the upper right-hand corner saying, here are the songs to endure on the reel-to-reel. So,
I didn't even read that.
That's what it says.
So, Dad, you have not been in a radio station, a college radio station, since 78?
About 78. I graduated
until yesterday.
Until when we walked through here yesterday for the wonderful article that's in the Lawrence Journal World front page above the fold, if anybody's interested in getting the paper. They were sold out at Quick Trip because I'm sure
we're so popular.
Because of that front page article. Give me the article. We'll flag that
sure.
in. I thought this would be like two paragraphs on the entertainment section, but it is a front page article. So what else do you have to do here as a matter of to remain FCC friendly, Katie?
Well, on the hour, we just have to say the weather. So for all my Lawrencians, it is 54 degrees out. Humidity is 56% if you guys care about that. The wind is 19 miles an hour, and I can certainly tell walking from my apartment to the studio.
It's windy.
So ladies, don't wear any dresses.
Is that a concern?
Oh, yeah.
All the time. I've never
all the time. Dresses and scarves are a nightmare.
I never
in the
think
wind.
about that.
It's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that is basically the weather. Let's get started with the music. Yeah?
Did you? All right, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, what's the first song there, Katie?
Let's see. The first song is straight from my dad's playlist, and it is the classic Dream On by Aerosmith off of the album The Essential Aerosmith. And then we're going to play some of my tunes right after that. So immediately following Dream On, we will be playing The Siren by Graveyard.
Never, which I've never heard of.
All right. As I said, that was that was The Siren by the band Graveyard. Dad, what'd you think of that?
Actually, I kind of liked it. I've never heard it before. It was pretty good. What'd you think of my rusty, dusty Aerosmith? You've probably heard that before.
Oh, everyone's heard Dream On.
Yeah, I guess
It was on Glee.
Oh,
I'm kidding. I do not watch Glee.
Glee did that? I can't imagine
Glee's
that.
done everything.
Dream On?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. I don't. Listeners, I don't want anyone to think that I watched Glee. I do not watch Glee.
All right.
Just putting that out there.
I've seen it before. It jumped the shark for me like a year or two ago.
Dude.
I was just done after the Madonna thing.
It jumped the shark for me when it came on the air. My high school life was Glee. Figure I don't need to watch it. And Swedish is known for death metal and black metal.
I thought it was known for blondes, and cold weather.
Well, yeah, but now it's really burly men with huge beards. Sweden and Norway are big black metal scenes. Viking rock.
Black metal.
Yes,
Ugh.
yes. However, Graveyard is described as a growly blues rock, which I'd agree with that.
Yeah, I agree.
That
was all right. I was listenable. I don't know if I'd run out and buy it, but it was okay.
All right, good.
Speaking of songs that you'll never buy,
yes, we
have one of those lined up here.
Are you referring to Jailbreak by Thin Lizzy?
Yes. And if you, I just found this out.
Yes.
the Lawrence Journal World. I just glanced at this thing when I picked it up at Quick Trip this morning, and the guy there recognized me from this, but they didn't blame me for buying his whole stack of newspapers. But he actually took my playlist from a JPEG that you sent him, I assume,
Yes.
and printed it. I feel so. My whole college life has been exposed.
You feel violated?
I feel violated. It's all right. It's okay.
We have to go track down Matt from LJ World.
Who's a good guy?
He is a good guy.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, we're going to make you listen to Jailbreak, and as I remember it, as a disc jockey, it is a short song, and I'm trying to remember the lyrics from it.
It says that this one is 4 minutes and 4 seconds.
It is.
So what kind of songs have you been listening to that this is short?
Well, I thought in my mind it was short. Maybe it's just because it rocks so hard, at least back in '76.
It is Thin Lizzy.
All right. So let's. I think there's going to be a Jailbreak. I'm trying to remember the lyrics.
All right. Well, we're gonna play Jailbreak by Thin Lizzy, and then one of my tunes. So
great.
Get ready. Okay.
Here we go.
Here's Jailbreak.
Yeah.
Wait, this is what Jordan does when he's listening to something like this. He goes.
Yes, there's going to be a Jailbreak.
I like this. All right. Well, that was Sour Cherry by The Kills. Dad, what's your take on that?
I thought it was all right. What was it about? I guess
you didn't understand the lyrics. I'm the only sour cherry on your fruit stand.
No, is that what they were saying?
Yeah.
Great. Great. Well, I mean, if that came on the radio, I don't think I would hit the button to go to,
a different station.
PBS,
right,
or NPR. But it was all right.
All right, that's fair. Well, I quite enjoyed Thin Lizzy.
I'm sure you did.
I was singing along with it.
Well, it was. It's a rockin' tune still. I mean, I haven't listened to it probably since I played it on the college radio, but it's pretty good.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
We will catch up with you guys after our very brief station break. Will not be too long at all. So
once we figure out how to run the computer.
Oh, I know how to run a computer.
Okay. Then.
All right.
Sure.
That's right. You do not even have to put your pants on to call in to KJHK. All right, and we actually had someone call in, a dear friend of the Barrett family,
right.
Miss Way in Cincinnati, is listening online.
He must be online. I know that 90.7 doesn't reach to Cincinnati.
Well, clearly,
they're running at 600 watts, not 600,000 watts.
2,600 watts.
2,600?
Yeah, check the transmitter.
Well, let's see. Okay. Well, I don't have my reading glasses on, so I can't read that 6-point type on the plate.
Well, I didn't know if he was looking at Justin TV or not. All right, listeners. Frankie has requested a song that, I'm going to be honest, we would not usually play this on KJHK.
Yeah, probably not.
But there is a soft spot in my heart for Jimmy Buffett. And
what do you say like that's like a dirty word, Jimmy Buffett? I mean, what's wrong with Buffett?
Because, like, people your age listen to Jimmy Buffett.
Oh, he's an old guy? He's like an old demo kind of guy?
Yeah, like, people go down to Key West, like... People your age go down to Key West, like, drink a lot of Sailor Jerry, and then they're like, Jimmy Buffett!
Oh, jeez.
Where's your parrot? You know, type thing.
Really?
Pirate looks at 40! Or 50. What's that book?
The Pirate Looks at 50 was his book.
50.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, I do have a soft spot for Jimmy Buffett. So, Frankie, all the way in Cincinnati, this goes out to you. Sorry, I Got a Line on You by Spirit, and what was the other one?
Oh, yes! Yes, I got a line on you!
My dad is really excited about that one. Okay, all right. That was a request. The song was called Radio Free Europe by REM. And that was REO Speedwagon.
Roll with the Changes.
Yes, of course.
Love it. I still love it. That's one I would still listen to.
We did get a request on Justin.tv for Freebird.
No!
We will not be playing Freebird.
We'll play that about the same day we play Stairway to Heaven.
I like Stairway to Heaven.
Oh, God. Well, you haven't been overexposed to it.
Every time I look in the mirror. I was telling my dad that my friends and I... Well, he said, let's play Freebird. I said, no. Or no, he said no. And I said
no.
I said, yeah, let's play Freebird.
Absolutely not.
You know, I had an idea. I was talking with Mom the other day, who my lovely mother, Pete's lovely wife, is listening, I believe.
Although she has not mastered how to call us or text us or.
In her defense, she did just have her wisdom teeth out.
Yeah, that's what she started the day with. So I assume she's still conked
yanked
out in the recliner.
Yeah, which I don't blame her.
With a poodle on her lap.
Anyway, she and I had the idea to kind of see interesting things that happened in 1976 when this playlist was being played. And
I'll see if I can remember them.
Well, the interesting
76
thing,
kind of a haze to me.
That's college for you.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I pulled up on the internet like the things that happened in 76, and there's a section that says popular musicians. None of them are on my dad's playlist. So as I said, that was just a request that we played with Radio Free Europe. Before that was Roll With the Changes by REO Speedwagon.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up, I'm going to play some ska.
Oh,
that's
Jesus.
right. My favorite type of music. It's so underappreciated here in the Midwest, but on the East Coast and West Coast, ska shows sell out. But unfortunately, in the Midwest, ska bands have a very hard time selling tickets. But they're great, and they're my favorite kind of music.
So my friends who are listening, just hang on here.
Yes. I'll get off my ska pedestal, my soapbox.
Yeah, a lovely pedestal that
There's a ska song called Get Up Off Your Soapbox.
Gee, I missed that one.
Dad, you should appreciate this, because the lead singer of this band shares our last name.
Really?
Yeah, and in fact, the band is Real Big Fish. The lead singer, his name is Aaron Barrett, and I was at...
Sid Barrett, I would like you to play something that he might have
Sid
written.
Barrett, and also another ska band, the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones from Boston. Their lead singer's last name is Barrett as well. So I'm just destined for ska greatness.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was at a Real Big Fish concert over the summer, and of course I was on the very front, like on the rail, and I was like, Aaron, we have the same last name. And I totally threw him off his trail of thought, and he goes, wait, what? Like, he's, doing his scripted stage banter, and I'm like, we have the same last name. He goes, seriously? Same spelling? I'm like, 2 R's, 2 T's. I go, are you Irish? And he goes, well, I'm your dad. And it goes to the next song.